Well, it's a new show we told you about earlier this month, focused on helping women win. Several female entrepreneurs pitching their ideas to investors for a shot at success. Here's a look at the first episode that recently aired.
She's got a good idea, the skills to go with it. Got a gift and a drive, vision in her eyes. She's trying to make it happen. Bet she could use a little help, getting to the next level. Come on, let's pull together and let's time to get it. Let's get it and let's help her win. Whoa, it's time, let's go. Let's so happy, let's help her win.
Well, joining us now is one of the many entrepreneurs on this show, Ashley Sanchez Minaya. Thank you so much for joining us. This is such an exciting show, Ashley.
Thank you so much for having me, and it was an amazing show. It was really awesome to be a part of.
Yeah, how did you end up on the show in the first place?
Honestly, it was through my business coach. He brought it up. He mentioned about he's the creator of Let's Help Her Win. So Chris Mathis, he brought it up, and I thought about it. I looked into it, and I was a little nervous to try it out, but I just decided to go for it. So that's how I learned about it.
Yeah, and speaking of your business, tell me a little bit about it and what you do.
Yeah, so I am the owner of House of Rizos and I am a curly specialist. So I help women of all curl types, such as wavy, curly, and coily, love, embrace, and understand their hair through cutting, coloring, and education.
Yeah, and talk about why it's so important for us as women to understand our hair type, and the products that we need to use in order for it to look great.
Yeah, so we all know that curly hair is usually deemed as unprofessional, frizzy, wild, just a lot of negative talks about it. So, and then there's also a lot of information online with what to use, what not to use. And I really love to help women get rid of those negative thoughts of what they've been told growing up, what they hear in jobs, and help them understand what to really use, how to really love their hair, how to properly wash, style it, and really understanding that every texture is unique and not that you don't have to compare yourself to someone else's curl texture. So I really focus on how can we help you love your hair, understand it, style it at home, but working with your lifestyle and your curl texture and the amount of hair that you have as well.
Yeah, and I always say things would be so boring if we were all the exact same and had the exact same hair texture, hairstyle. So it's nice that you're helping women to embrace their textures because, it's beautiful either way you put it, different hairstyles, textures, you name it.
Yes, I agree.
And tell me a little bit about what the experience was like for you on this show.
The experience it was amazing. There was a lot of growth. There was a lot of learning about myself, and it was a lot of facing my fears because speaking in front of people is a little bit of a fear of mine. So it was awesome to get through that. But not only that, it was a connection with the other women. A lot of times, reality shows can women can sometimes they can be pinned against each other, and this was the complete opposite of that. Everybody that was on the show, they were so supportive. Everybody wanted to see everyone win, and we were all there for each other. So the experience was there was a lot of growth, but there was also a lot of connection being made with the experience.
What would you say, Ashley, to other women who have their own business or are thinking about starting a business, but they're too hesitant to do so?
Honestly, go for it. The worst that could happen is maybe it just doesn't go through, but there's always a learning experience behind it. If you have the resources, if you have the means, even if you don't have all of the resource, but you have just a little nugget, go for it. Literally, there's nothing wrong that could happen. It's always a learning experience.
And really quickly, where can people tune in to watch Let's Help Her Win?
Yes, so you can subscribe to the YouTube channel of Let's Help Her Win and set the reminder. They are going to air on Wednesdays, every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, up until May 15th.
All right, Ashley, thank you so much and best of luck to you and your business.
Thank you so much.